Jack the Ripper, Case Solved, 1891, is a book by J.J. Hainsworth that explores the mystery of the Whitechapel murders. Unlike other books about Jack the Ripper, this one takes the bold stance that the Ripper mystery has been solved for years, and the authorities, particularly Scotland Yard, knew the identity of Jack the Ripper as far back as the 1800s. J.J. Hainsworth focuses on a particular suspect, Montague John Druitt, and this book also zones in on a particular connection between the Ripper case and an investigator, Melville Macnaughton, who went on to write a memorandum where he listed 3 suspects whom he thought had a high chance of being Jack the Ripper: Aaron Kosminski, Michael Ostrog, and Montague John Druitt. J.J. Hainsworth takes the stance that the authorities, including Macnaughton, learned the identity of the Ripper, and he wrote his memorandum as a way of documenting the true identity of the Whitechapel fiend. Jack the Ripper, Case Solved, 1891, is almost a love letter to Melville Macnaughton, and he praises him to no end. The author is almost gushing as he writes descriptions of Macnaughton. Montague John Druitt committed suicide in the late fall of 1888, and for some, this is an explanation as to why the Jack the Ripper crimes stopped. Another point discussed by J.J. Hainsworth in the book is that a priest came forward 10 years after the killings and claimed that he received a confession from a man matching Montague John Druitt. The priest wrote out a statement detailing the confession, but he had to present it as fiction so he wouldn't break his vows. Hainsworth also argues that Macnaughton did not actually believe that Aaron Kosminski was Jack the Ripper, and he inserted him into the memo as a red herring. Even though this isn't my favorite Jack the Ripper book, it still makes for some interesting discussions, and it is always enthralling to see how other people think and how they interpret the evidence. But it is only an interpretation all the same, and I'm not convinced at all about the validity of the confession from the priest, the denial of Kosminski as a suspect, and of course, that Montague John Druitt was Jack the Ripper. If you like what you heard, you can hit the like button and subscribe, and to hear a weekly show about Jack the Ripper, please visit Ripper Wednesday on Black Box Online Radio.